Hey, thank you for coming by Tory Magoo 44. Today is June 28th. It's the day after my birthday. And for everyone who very kindly helped me celebrate my birthday, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. It's kind of an amazing thing how people now are going, oh, I'm getting off of Facebook. I don't think it's any good, blah, blah, blah. Well, I personally, I love Facebook. I really think it was a lifesaver for me. I left the cult, as most of you know, in 2000, escaped out, chased across the country. Tampa police got me out of the Tampa airport, just for anybody new. And really, the internet has been a huge, wonderful thing for me. It really, truly has. Excuse me. And I think it has for a lot of people. And that rolls into this other thing. First of all, I got new glasses. If I look different, that's why. And I got new glasses because I started thinking, I can't really quite see right? Like everything was kind of getting just a little bit fuzzy, right? And so I thought, well, I'll go check. And I went to Costco and I did my little eye exam, and I said, I have to go because of the DMV. I got a little form. It was right close to my birthday, and I had thought, oh, I'll just send in the $35. That's usually all you have to do. And the lady did my eye exam, and she said, well, just so you know, you will not pass the DMV eye exam with this. And I'd gone to AAA, and they said, no, you don't have to just send in the $35. And this is why I'm making this video, mostly for seniors, because I think they're getting all of us at a certain age. We have to redo the written test of the DMV. And I will tell you what I did, because I kind of panicked, and I thought, oh my God, I don't think I've done it since high school. Honestly, it's been a really, really long time. I mean, maybe 20, 30 years ago, but it's been a long time. So I went on YouTube, which is what I always do. I said, I have to pass my DMV test. What do I do? And some wonderful young person had made a video how to ace. I aced my YouTube exam. You can too. And thank you to whoever that was who made that. Thank you very much. I will tell you what he said, and I will share my own opinion on it. First of all, if you're getting towards, look on your license. It'll tell you when it expires. I hadn't looked on it in forever. And all of a sudden I realized I went to AAA to just pay for it. And she said, no. You have to do the eye exam. You have to do the written exam, the whole thing. And you can't do it through us. You have to go to the DMV. And I was like, ugh, they. I usually hate doing the DMV. So if you're smart and you do it a couple months in advance, because they book way in advance. But if you're expiring and you're hearing this when you've got time, call them, make an appointment. Because if you make an appointment, you can just walk in. It's a short line, right? Okay, so there's number one. Call and make an appointment to do it. Number two is if your eyes are fuzzy at all, get an eye exam. So I did. She said, no, you're not going to pass the eye exam with this. So I got a new prescription, new glasses. Not that you have to get the new glasses, but I just was sort of like, I'll try something different. I'd had the other ones for a long time. She cracked up. It was really funny because my prescription was way out of date. Okay, so there you go on that. Then I went on YouTube and said, I have to do it. What do I do? And this young man came up and he said, number one is get the DMV manual. Here it is. It's for 2018 driving in California or whatever your state is. Put it in, and get the manual for it. That's number one. If you're a member of AAA, which I highly recommend, you can just walk in, they give it to you, that's it, you walk out. Otherwise, you can probably send for it, get it online, and ask them to mail it to you, or go to your DMV. All right, so there you go on that. Next, I started asking young people, where is the best place around here? I live in Los Angeles, in Burbank. Where's the best place to go to the DMV? And 3 young people said, 100% Granada Hills. And I was like, wow, all right. So my other friend said, no, go to this other one. I looked up her place, and it's in Google. It said it had a 2.5 rating. Granada Hills had 4.5. Okay, so the kid said, get the manual and do the tests online. Now, I found out there are tests on YouTube where she actually reads you the question and tells you, they all give you 3 answers, but she tells you which of those 3 is the right answer. Right? And goes through a bunch of them. And there's a bunch of different tests you can do on YouTube. And you can go on Google and type in DMV tests, and up will come different written tests. And you can just kind of take it online. And every page, it's about 10 questions per page. And every page they grade it. And so that, not grade it, but it's just you either got it right and you go on to the next page, or you missed one, right? That's the most I missed, was one on a page. You can miss 3 if you're renewing your license, you can only miss 3 questions on the test. So that kind of panicked me. I didn't realize how panicked I was about tests, but I am. I went to Catholic school for years, and I always felt like they wanted to find out what I didn't know, right? That was their way of testing. Whereas my roommate reminded me the DMV wants you to pass. And that was a good thing for me to hear, because it was like, oh yeah, they do. Sure, you're right. So anyway, long story short, you get the manual, study the manual. If you have time, look on your license and find out what it is. Make an appointment with your local DMV. Find out, ask around, what's the easiest one? I was really surprised to find Granada Hills, and it was fantastic. All the reviews on it are, the people are really friendly. It moved along. The most time you spend is like 2.5 hours, which usually here in Burbank, Glendale, it's about all day. If you don't have an appointment, you're there forever. There's so many people. Whereas Granada Hills, it's a combination of, it's huge. It's way bigger than the one here. And there's tons of people. They're very nice, very helpful, very kind. Now, the other thing coming up, this is for everybody, really. 2020, we all have to have our thumbprint. So if you're going for your DMV license, you might as well do the thumbprint, because then you don't have to go, next year and do that again. Now, what you have to have for that, you have to bring your passport or some kind of ID. Look, you can look on their website and they'll tell you. But I brought a passport, my Social Security, and you have to bring proof that you live in your home. And it can't be your driver's license. So I brought my Burbank Water and Power. Now, when I went up to the guy, he said, I want to get, it's called the Real ID. That's the new thing that's going to be in 2020. And I said, yeah, I want to get the Real ID. And he said, well, you probably don't have the stuff you need. You'll have to come back for that. And I said, well, what do I need? And he said, well, first of all, you need a passport. And I went, here it is. And he said, well, you need your Social Security card. And I went, here it is. And he goes, well, you don't have this. You need proof that you live in your home. And I went, here it is. And, he was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Because a lot of people go and don't have it. Now roll forward to the eye exam. Same thing. I told the guy about my glasses. And I did the test, I passed, but he said, good thing you got the test, because a lot of people I send home, they have to go all the way back home, get the test, get a new prescription, get new glasses, and then come back and do it. And I did it very close to my birthday, so it would have been sayonara. It wouldn't have been good. So anyway, those are my tips. I wish you well. I cannot say it enough. Start early, study the manual, do the tests online, keep reviewing so it's fresh in your head when you go to do the test. When I did the test, it was, I aced it. I really did. And I'm really happy about it. So anyway, thank you all for helping me celebrate my birthday. Thank you to the young man who helped me get through my test and get the DMV thing. And I love all you guys. I'm going to have a really cool series I'm going to do this summer that I think you'll like. You can let me know. I'll find out when I start it. I'm not going to tell you ahead of time. But anyway, there you go. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.